for today's power up, the main thing that we're trying to do is get used to function notation and just figuring out how to use those. It's something that comes up a lot and is going to continue to come up a lot. We're just going to do number 3 from the power up today, and I'll go ahead and change this back to black. Okay, so we're going to do number 3, and what we know from number 3 is that f of x is equal to 2x minus 5, and g of x is equal to the absolute value of negative 3x minus 1. Okay, and then it's asking for number 3, it's asking what is the g of 2 minus the f of 0. So the first thing I recommend doing is figuring out what the g of 2 is, right? So g of 2, what we're going to do is we're going to take whatever is in here and put it right there. So it's going to be negative 3 times 2 minus 1. The absolute value of that anyway, which is going to be the absolute value. So negative 3 times 2 is negative 6 minus 1. Okay. Negative 6 minus 1 is negative 7. So it's the absolute value of negative 7, which is equal to positive 7. Okay. So that's what g of 2 is. And then we need just to figure out what f of 0 is. Well, that's going to be easy. F of 0 is going to equal, let's go ahead and make this a different color so we don't get confused with the g function. The f of 0 is going to equal 2 times 0 minus 5. Well, 2 times 0, as we know, is 0. So the answer to this is negative 5. So now we go back to our original thing right here, and we can substitute 7 for g of 2, keep that minus in place, and we substitute negative 5 for f of 0, and we get 7 minus negative 5. What do we know about subtracting a negative? Well, it's going to end up being the same as 7 plus 5, so our answer is going to be 12. So that is our answer for number 3 on the power up. Alrighty.